Did you know, according to these scientists, it would take over 400 billion nuclear weapons to generate the same amount of heat that sun produces in just 1 second. And science has confirmed that sun has been doing this from at least 15 billion years. Can science replicate the sun even for 1 second? No? Then isn't it worth finding out who created the sun and has been supplying this enormous amount of energy since last 15 billion years? When we think calmly and carefully about this wonderful universe, we can see everything is working under control of a supreme brain. The arrangements in nature are perfectly ordered. Things would be at random without careful planning of scientific and engineering brain. It is a common understanding that there is a cause behind each action. A machine cannot run without an operator. And this nature itself is a wonderfully designed machine. Did you know that science copies nature's secrets to solve human problems by building magnificent designs? For example, an aeroplane that can fly at 30,000 feet high in the air was built by Wright brothers, whose design was inspired from a bird. The high-speed electric train, which is known as bullet train. During its invention era, the greatest trouble the engineers faced was the noise these trains generated due to air compression, especially while they were passing through the tunnels. Can you believe the engineers found the solution by observing a kingfisher bird? The unique shape of its beak allows it to move quietly through the air. Discovering this phenomena, Japanese scientists developed the head of the bullet train similar to the beak of a kingfisher bird. It added 15% extra speed. The design of the city homes of a skyscraper building are inspired by architectural capabilities of termites, who can create skyscraper-like mounds that are ventilated by tunnels which allow the inward passage of cool air and outward passage of warm air. This inspired architectures to build the ventilation system in the modern homes. Did you know scientists were able to develop communication system by learning from dolphins on how to send signals? Material researchers and engineers at Kansai University in Japan created the needle inspired from the technique by which mosquito penetrates into the skin. Now, when all these inventions and creations happened by creating a replica of an already successful design, the quest is, who is the creator of the original design? Let me share an insightful story of Sir Issac Newton, one of the greatest scientists. One day, Newton was in his study reading a book. Newton had just finished a design of a model of our solar system. Newton placed a large ball made of brass, which represented the sun. Revolving around this sun were similar balls attached to spokes of different lengths. These balls were geared together so that they all move in their orbits around the sun. One of the friends of Sir Issac Newton paid a visit to him. His friend saw the model and he said to Newton, "This is tremendous. Who made it?" "Nobody," Newton answered without looking up from his book. His friend turned to him with a confused look and said, "You must not have heard me. I asked, who made this wonderful model?" Looking up, Newton said with a perfectly straight face, "Nobody made it. Those balls and gears just appeared and put themselves together." His friend, now quite upset, said, "You must think I'm a fool. Of course, somebody would have made this. He's a genius and I want to meet him." Newton set his book aside and slowly walked across the room to his friend. As they stood in front of the model, Newton explained to his friend, "This is a model, just a poor imitation of our wonderful universe. You know the laws and the precise order which govern our universe. However, we still keep saying that the original universe came by a chance." Newton's friend quickly realized that there has to be a master designer, a master creator of everything. Let us now see what the ancient Vedic wisdom, Bhagavad Gita, says about the creator of the universe.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna says, "I am the origin of all creations. There is nothing, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. I enter into each planet, and by my energy, they stay in orbit. The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me.